morning, everybody. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about okay to wake clocks. I am Catherine Govea, certified pediatric sleep consultant and founder of Cloud9 Sleep Consulting, and I help families get well rested by learning how to create healthy and happy sleep habits. A common question that comes in when I get a new client is, should we use an okay to wake clock? So first of all, let's talk about what an okay to wake clock is. It is a fabulous tool that has a visual component to it to help children know when it's okay to get out of bed and when it's time to stay in bed. So often there's a color changing component that alerts the child when it's time for bed and when it's time to get up, or there can also be a different visual component like a sun or a moon that appears to let the child know whether it's time to stay in bed or to get up. It is not a miracle working device. So please don't purchase an okay to wake clock thinking that this is automatically going to solve all your problems. It is certainly a helpful tool, but the okay to wake clock alone is not going to change anything. This tool is really helpful for kids that are old enough to understand sleep rules. So old enough to understand that at bedtime we stay in bed, we close our eyes, we rest our bodies, and we don't get up until it's morning. If your child is younger, you can certainly start to use it, but it may not be as impactful as it will be for kids that are 2.5 and older. So just keep that in mind as well. When you're choosing an okay to wake clock, I think it's helpful to choose one that's easy to set and easy to use. So a lot of families like the Hatch. My family in particular, we use the Amazon Glow. We already have Alexa devices, and so it's super easy to set with that. And both of those are color changing options. So I recommend using red light for when it's time to stay in bed. Red light is the least impactful to sleep hormones, so it's a good choice for overnight. And I think also a lot of kids kind of get the concept of red means stop. And so red, you stay in bed, kind of makes sense. And it's an easy connection for kids. And then you could really choose any color for the wake up color. I will often recommend that families choose green, just again, because kids often understand that concept of green means go. And so once the light turns green, it's go time, you can get up and start your day. I would highly recommend practicing the okay to wake clock separate from a sleep time before you start to use it so that the kids can really see what it looks like and kind of understand it. So often I'll recommend playing a red light, green light game with the okay to wake clock where you can have kids lay in their bed or, lay down on the couch even, just kind of practicing being still and quiet while it's red, and then you can switch it to green and have them get up and jump around, do a little dance party, have it switch to red. They need to run back to their bed, stay in bed. And it can be a good way to kind of practice using the clock. I think the other thing to keep in mind is that we want to build feelings of success with the clock. So maybe you set it earlier than what you would really like for their okay to wake time to be for a little while so that you can kind of build those feelings of success, and that will build confidence in the child so that then when you move it a little bit later, they'll be able to hang out in their room and in their bed until it's time to get up. So again, super helpful tool, not a miracle worker. If you are struggling with middle of the night wake ups or early morning wake ups and are considering using an okay to wake clock, I would love to meet with you, even just do a quick 30-minute consultation so that we could kind of go over some other tips and tricks that might be really helpful to maximize your success. So as always, if you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll be back again next week with another Sleep Tip Tuesday. Have a great day, you guys.